Yeah, what up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Game Changers, man. We coming to y'all live, straight from the house, and we got to talk about these Christmas basketball games we had yesterday. And the first team we're gonna talk about are my Knicks. How we came back from a 17-point lead by the Cavs and beat them. What up with y'all, fella? We got Gnome G, Nick Madden from Nick Madden TV, and Boss Man Jay and this motherfucker too.
Man, that was some bullshit. That was a good game. That was a good game. Spider Mitchell was killing. The Knicks, what that boy name? Josh Hart went out. That white boy came in gunning.
Hold it.
Yeah, white boy came in.
Cole's been showing up lately though. Tyler Cole.
Yeah,
he been showing up lately. Like the last game that he was in, man, he did pretty good in that one too. Hey, that boy can shoot.
But I ain't 34 points, 6 threes. They woke up at the end.
It ain't that, like I told y'all before, man. Bruss ain't letting us lose in the fourth. In order to beat the Knicks, man, you got to go into the fourth leading about 30 or 40. If not, we got a chance.
I'm going to say this, and I ain't hate. Goddamn Cleveland Cavaliers coach. He fucked that up. Spider Mitchell had it going, man. He left him out for an extended period. I don't give a fuck. You're tired tonight. We got to win the fucking game. He didn't manage that game as well as he could have, I don't believe. It was a good game. This is going to be the team you got to see at the end of the year. So, Cleveland Cavaliers, I don't know what y'all niggas... Last year, we talked about that, no. Last year, Cleveland was number one seed for most of the year. And then, it come down to the clutch part of the year, and your Josh Allen, your Jared Goff type performances, never showing up in the big time. Dare I say Lamar Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Regular season, type of success, and then not being able to really rise to the occasion when the time comes. Cleveland Cavaliers, you got to do something about that. Real talk.
Hey, the Knicks coming out the East, bro. There's no team in the East that can stop us.
I mean, you guys, the Knicks look good in that. They won the cup. They won the NBA Cup. They're showing that they could go in, and they put a nice squad together. When they went and got Cat, they brought in Brunson. They're looking good. They look.
Jordan Clarkson. Shout out Jordan Clarkson
from Utah
off the bench.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about Clarkson, man, is that he ain't consistent.
Oh yeah, he's streaky. He's J.R. Smith. He's not like a consistent.
If he was more consistent, man, I'm still fucking with the trade. I still like the fact that we got him, because you never know on what night that he gonna go off. But I wish it was just on a consistent basis. Like, you go out there and you get this same effort every time you on the floor. But sometimes he be out there, man, and be all nonchalant, like he don't care whether he win or lose.
And that's what I gotta say about Evan Mobley, all nonchalant and shit. And 14-9-3, yeah, that's okay, but that ain't good enough.
Yeah, he came out. He was coming off an injury as well too.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was hurt. But hey, don't listen. That injury don't mean shit. You still gotta remember they were playing the Knicks. The Knicks that stole Christmas.
I ain't gonna say y'all, I think y'all did good in this game here, though. You know what I'm
man,
saying?
we had the best, bro. We had the best game. We had the best game.
I don't know about all that though.
Name a game that was more exciting than the Knicks game.
That's a good question. We can look at the next game. No,
that game was boring as shit.
The next game that was real good was OKC and San Antonio. That's gonna be rivalry for years to come. Wemby got Chet number at this point. Wemby doing Chet any kind of way, and SGA even said it in the press conference after the game. He said, they've been better than us 3 times. They played them 3 times in about 20 days, and Spurs that came out on top on every one of them. And that's a statement when you playing a team on a historic run like OKC. Because you know they on a historic, they projected to win, 70-something games.
But let's look at it like this now. Like, don't let this regular season shit
they gotta win
get confused with the playoffs.
Yeah, you can win the 70-something game, but you gotta win that chip at the end of the season. You don't get no trophy for winning 70-something games.
But we not talking about a team that got a history of not, closing out. We saw them do this last year. These boys good. They coming into their prime. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 27 years old right now. He got another 9 years to be good.
But I can't.
But also, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you got it.
But you also on the other side you got De'Aaron Fox, because Wemby ain't even. If you look at that game, De'Aaron Fox had 29 points. De'Aaron Fox was the guy. It wasn't Wemby. Wemby do make them, of course. He changed the defense. He changed everything on defense. And they do have to double him. But this gonna be a good matchup for the next years. Shit, check 7-something, man. What are you?
Yeah, that one. I don't know how tall check.
Yeah, 7-1, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And what I like about the Spurs organization is they got their stars, but they play team ball, and that'll help them out even more with him though. Because I think he was coming off the bench yesterday and things. So De'Aaron Fox, he has been on one, so he should be able to take his role as being the number one, the scoring guy. Because you need women to score, but not to the factor of him getting injured, because him being so frail. But
we do have, and I say we because San Antonio, but they do have other playmakers, because you got high draft pick Dylan Harper. He was a high draft pick. He coming in behind De'Aaron Fox, who already, like you said, he been on one before, so he know what's going on. Stephon Castle, that boy is gonna be a star. 19.4 rebounds, 7 assists for him yesterday. Fox, 29 points, 7 assists. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just one person who they kind of like got the ball in his hand the whole time. SGA only had 22 points.
Harrison Barnes playing a good role.
SGA gonna need them boys to step up and especially Chet. Chet got to put up more than 10 points. But I don't want the Spurs to get this shit confused, because this regular season shit ain't got nothing to do with the playoffs. That's a different type of animal. Like, we done seen it time and time again where teams do good in the regular season. Then when they get on that medium stage, because the finals is the big stage. When they hit that medium stage, they fold like a lawn chair.
SGA 22 points. He couldn't get to the free throw line like he wanted to, like he's been used to doing. And Noam, you brought that up pre-show. When they don't get to the free throw line, this is a totally different team. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be a big factor in any series, is the foul trouble and things like that. So it's gonna be a ride we're gonna see for a while. But go ahead.
Yeah, to bring up the point that a lot of fans who do enjoy SGA and do like watching him play, even the fans of him that I see on X and around social media, they don't like the way he tries to draw fouls. They feel like it's kind of like the rebirth of James Harden a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, they respect his game, and they respect, because obviously he's an MVP for a reason, but people see that flaw of trying to always get the refs to call certain calls, and maybe I think, because if you look, I think he attempted 8 free throws yesterday. I don't know what he averages, but I know it has to be more than 8 free throws a game.
Yeah.
He averaging like 20-something a game.
Yeah,
probably 12 to 13, I think.
Yeah, I know it has to be more than 8.
Find out.
Yeah, okay, I don't know the exact, but he gets to that line. So I mean, when you're watching tape, anybody that's watching tape, going in and watching, you obviously know you cannot put these guys on the line, because this is how they blowing people out by 20 and doing all this, is because of the free throw attempts. You know what I'm saying? Because if you get into the line way more than your opponents and you knocking them down, it's gonna be hard to win those games. So I think San Antonio has kind of figured that out. They playing great defense, and they can match up with them, because like you said, Castle, De'Aaron Fox, like all these different players, they can match up very well with them, and this is why they're they won 3 out of the they won all 3 of the games going up head to head with them. So it may be different in a 7-game series, but right now they got their number, man. And
they asked Wemby after the game about the rivalry that it is, and Wemby downplayed it and basically said Chet ain't, he's not. He basically tried to throw shade at Chet. He was basically saying, no, it's just a regular game or somewhat. He kind of, just was dismissive of the thought that it was a rivalry, quote unquote.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So Wemby got a little dog in him. He basically playing that little mind game.
Hey, that man basically was saying he can't fuck with me.
Can't fuck with me.
Mm-hmm. Just simply putting it, that's all he's saying. He can't fuck with me. But to y'all point, man, you was kind of right, boss man. He's only averaging 9.7 free throws a game.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So OKC lost a number 1 spot in the power rankings with the 3 losses to San Antonio in 2 weeks, 3 weeks time. They've been rolling against everybody else. We'll keep our eye on this one because they only playing one other time now because you play everybody in your conference or in your division 4 times a year, right? I'm assuming. I don't know that at all. But I think so.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. So we could only see them play one more time this year, and that's gonna be big indications or big consequences for the playoffs. And like I said,
I wouldn't say that.
You don't think these are going to be the guys? This is going to be the Western Conference Finals. This is going to be the Western Conference Finals.
But we've seen teams get swept in the regular season and then come out playoff time and win that series. So
I think I really
I don't think they're going to match up unless one of them drop down to like 4 or 5. I don't think they're going to meet up because if they they're going to meet up in the Western Conference Finals. No, they're not.
That's right. I mean, that's the only way they would meet if they 1 and 2. The only way they would meet would be in the Western Conference Finals. So that's what I'm thinking.
Nick saying one of them ain't gonna make it.
But I don't.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
What I'm saying. Hey, somebody ain't gonna make it. It might be the Spurs, but yeah.
So
we'll see, man. It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting for OKC in the playoffs until the Western.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold up, and this goes into our next game. Bruh, it is a clear difference with these top teams. It's a clear difference with OKC and the Spurs and Denver. They playing, they in the top tier of the Western Conference. The Lakers, I would say, is in the middle tier. Even the Rockets haven't been as good as we thought they would be because they were 19 and 10 yesterday. Now they should be 20 and 10.
They started out decent though.
They got an easy one. I mean, it was a too easy of a win on the Lakers yesterday. JJ Redick called out, the effort of his team, and he blasted the Lakers after Christmas loss to the Rockets. He said, "We don't care enough right now."
We know who he was talking about.
I mean, I will say I saw LeBron do some bullshit yesterday. He down talking to the damn referee at half court. I don't think he's talking about LeBron though, because it was Luka did it. I don't know. They just started chirping at the referees, man, and talking to the referees.
I'm talking about in the sense of LeBron saying that he'll rather be at home than playing on Christmas Day. So I'm saying that will go into saying that they ain't focused enough. They didn't want it bad enough. They really didn't care to be there.
Man, I tell you what, you could totally see that. The Lakers right now are not a contender in the West. They are not nowhere near San Antonio and OKC right now. We saw OKC run straight through them, and with the Rockets, they're another talented team. They ran straight through them, and the defense is just not there. 18 points for LeBron, 18.5 assists, 2 rebounds, 25 for Luka, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. He do that in his sleep.
But for Shannon to say that's embarrassing though, can you really say it's embarrassing? Like, motherfucker talking like the Rockets a pushover team.
I don't think he's talking about the effort, bro, because that was the worst game of the day yesterday. I would say that was the worst game of the day. It was not competitive in the least bit. Out of all the other games, and I'm a LeBron fan. I watch the Lakers. Out of all the games, that was the one game that was not entertaining to me.
Seeing the Lakers lose is always entertaining.
Pretty much. I mean, because, you know, it was some excitement going into this season. A lot of Ruru and Ra and Yaya coming from the Lakers, you know, fans or whatnot. But, you know, I knew it when they get around this time. They ain't gonna start getting shaky. But let's go Rockets. Let's go Cavs.
It's a lot of basketball left.
Well, at the end of the day, like, you got two big personalities on the floor, and this always happens in basketball towards the end of a superstar's career, and them trying to mold with the other superstar, the younger superstar on the floor. And we already know that LeBron and Luka are not seeing eye to eye. They haven't been seeing eye to eye since LeBron and them came back. They won some games, but they've lost more than they won. Luka was clearly frustrated yesterday, sitting at the end of the bench. He wasn't, you know, whatever.
By himself.
The media will ask certain questions to LeBron or ask certain questions to Luka. They kind of act like one they both don't exist, or they kind of just rub it off like, you know what I mean? They kind of just like shrug it off like, oh, it ain't nothing. But you can tell their egos are so huge. They both so great that they can't coexist within the organization. So the Lakers got to do something there at the end of the season. Bron need to figure out what he's going to want to end up doing, because the Lakers
out of there.
Yeah, Lakers got to, you know, they got to roll with Luka, man. Bron got to figure out, you know, how he going to bow out of the league. You know what I'm saying? He can still go out there. He can still produce. He can still score points. He obviously is the greatest older, you know, basically the greatest player we probably ever seen. Obviously, we know that's debatable, but he's 40-something years old, and he out there still doing what he can do. But he's not going to be able to. He's not going to be able to go out there and produce with the Lakers. He's not going to be able to go produce
because he needs the ball.
He's not going to have. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Dude, he got it. But do y'all think? I think he holding them back though. I think that's why they mad. I think he's ready to get out of there too. Which, you know what I'm saying? I think the front office ain't giving him what he wants and things like that. So I think he's sabotaging the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? So Luka, hey, he is, man, because he giving the poor effort and it's all trickling down on.
He ain't the only one.
You know what
it's the team that's falling short. I think LeBron is going out there and doing. Cause you gotta think about it, man. He ain't young no more. So 40 years old, running up and down that court all night, that takes a toll on it. And, man, y'all know I'm far from a LeBron fan, can't stand him. But I think he just need to go ahead on fake an injury like he been doing out most of the season, so he can go ahead on and just end the season now and retire. Because if not, the Lakers ain't gonna even make it past the first round of the playoffs if they make the playoffs.
Yeah, they gotta put.
We gotta stop throwing that 40 out there like that, though. I mean,
LeBron's still productive, bro. He just can't do it. He can't do it in LA. He can't do it in LA. He gotta leave LA if he want to continue to keep playing. He gonna have to leave LA. If he want to continue playing, get out of LA,
but to
bro.
go where though? It's like, is LeBron gonna go to Sacramento and go? Nah, it's time to retire.
He need to retire. Man, he need to retire.
He want to go to retire. Go to Golden State. Retire. Just go team up and be second man. Still.
He got to retire if he ain't gonna just want to go play wherever, and he worried about his legacy and what jersey he got on and all that other shit. And then you need to just retire and go play at the crib or go and then, you know what I'm saying, and go do announcing or go buy you a team like they saying you're gonna do, because it's Luka team now. That's Luka's team.
And Luka need that room.
I feel Luka got there. As soon as Luka got there, he did give the team to Luka.
I feel like they do a whole lot better with LeBron off the floor.
Oh yeah,
and that's
LeBron came back and fucked it up, man. We all know that he came back and fucked their flow up. He did. I mean, I love LeBron. I think, like I said, but he came back and he fucked it up. I mean, they was killing. Everybody know they was killing. Hey. It was a great white hype over there. All them white boys was going crazy. LeBron come back, that shit doesn't stop.
Nick, what have I been saying since day one about LeBron?
I mean, part of what we've been saying. The franchise killer.
He's a career killer and a franchise killer. I hate to say it, but it's the truth.
Well, you brought up Steph Curry, LeBron going, which I don't believe gonna happen. I don't think we'll see LeBron in a Golden State jersey because they trying to get rid of Draymond now. But yesterday, Golden State did go up against their old friend Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. It was an okay game. They Dallas fought. They did fight, but of course, Steph Curry came out on top, 126-116. Did anybody catch the highlights of that?
I watched a little bit of it. It was a good game. Obviously Golden State stayed ahead most of the game. They basically controlled the whole game. Cooper Flag.
But Dallas did fight. Yep.
Golden State did what they were supposed to do. I saw a little dap up of Klay and the old Splash Brothers and Draymond dapping each other at the end of the game. Klay looked kind of frustrated, like he wanted to try to get the win and everything, but he knew that wasn't going to happen. So he
need help.
Yeah, they need help.
Mr. Splash ain't doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, career low for Klay. Career low for Klay.
True, Klay had 7 or 8 points.
You brought up AD. AD did end up with a minor groin strain, they say, on Christmas Day against the Golden State Warriors, and is likely to miss a few games. So, Anthony Davis back injured. I mean, at this point, that's just gonna come along with AD.
Just retire.
But I think you can manage it because I asked the question earlier: who's out of the league first, AD or Zion Williamson? Because Noam says Zion gonna be out of the league in 5 years. So is AD? Do AD got 5 years left in the league?
I think AD will be out before Zion.
Me too.
Yeah, he should.
There's still a chance for Zion. Zion go to another team and change and turn it around. AD, I don't think that man has literally played 10 straight games.
We all remember
it seemed like he getting hurt every 2 or 3 games.
We all remember his first game. He showed up in Dallas and he had the big outburst and he said, "I'm here."
And then the second quarter, he was gone. That nigga said, "I'm here. Goodbye." Shit.
Man, for real. He only played 11 minutes last night too, y'all. So 11 minutes. Man.
Damn, AD. And I like AD. But yeah, it is becoming like
he had 3 rebounds and 3 points in there 11 minutes. So they ain't missed him.
Man, AD has some damn gas or something. He just didn't want to play.
He got a lot of damn gas then, cause shit, it don't seem like he never want to be on the court. Shit, that motherfucker, he on the bench more than the damn coach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, AD just injury prone. We know he's been injury prone. Klay obviously got shipped off. Well, I guess he didn't want to take. What was Klay? Klay didn't want to take.
Fucked himself off.
Right, yeah, because he didn't want to take what Golden State was giving him or whatever that was.
Mm-hmm. And then had to go take less.
Yeah, so and then everything else is around him is either young or just not good enough to compete, and so they got to go back to the drawing board. At the end of the day, they're just going to be trying to find their way to try to get back to where they want. Man, they might have to. Is Dirk part of they? I know he announced.
I think we just talked about it. Dirk just accepted a position with them as a consultant or something. He just, recently.
Yeah, because I know Dirk is not going to be too far behind with Dallas. Like, he's always going to be a part of that organization, even if he's announced.
But no, before that, prior to Dirk signing with them now, Dirk had been at all the Lakers games because Dirk had the relationship with Luka. So it was looking real. That was one of the questions. It was not a good look for Dirk, one of the all-time great Mavericks, to be at all the Lakers games because of his relationship with Luka. So the Mavericks had to reach out and bring Dirk back home, I guess.
Yeah. It's just, I don't understand why. Certain organizations, especially the Dallas Mavericks, there's no way that you allow him to not stay a part of your organization until he's no longer here. Like Dirk Nowitzki should be right there helping build y'all organization. He should always have a say on who to bring in and who to build around. The man won y'all a championship. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Dallas. When you think about the Dallas Mavericks, who do you think about? Like you think about Dirk Nowitzki. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's like I don't know.
Yeah, but D Wade had to go to Utah to become an owner. So
yeah, but Miami's a different animal. Pat Riley. I'm just talking about Dallas in particular.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I mean? Different franchises, different things going on, different, whatever. Like, it's kind of like Dallas, I feel, owes that to him. I know Mark Cuban is only got a small percentage of the team anymore, and he don't really got to say, and it's more, that relationship is more so Mark Cuban and Dirk, but still, him being in Dallas, he should definitely be there.
Yeah. So let's move to the other good game of the day was Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray going off. Both of them went off. Who they played against? Minnesota Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards. And they actually ended up going to overtime. They went down by like 7 in overtime. Fought back. Jokic just he mastered basketball at this point. Because
he's so unathletic, bro. Like if you see him on the street, besides his height, bro, you would not think that he's as good as he is. Like 56 points is crazy, bro.
And the Nuggets did that without Aaron Gordon. He was out. He was injured. Jokic. Yeah, it was a good game, man. 44 for Ant-Man. Ant-Man had 44 and 6.
Mm-hmm. But I still say the Knicks had the best game, the more exciting game. We had to come back from a 17 point.
Jokic shot 23 free throws. He made 22 free throws. That's 23 free throws, y'all.
Oh, yeah, because at the end, they went crazy and gave 2 checks at the end. They gave him some more free throws. You saw right. He had a lot of free throws.
That's crazy. So that's a whole lot of free throws. So them 56 points look good, but definitely 22 free throws don't look good for that 56 points. You know what I'm saying? But that's just something else to look out too, though. You know what I'm saying? But come man with what's the boy Anthony Edwards? He took he was 11 for 13 from free throw, but he had 44 points though. But I like his stat line a little bit better though. Well, not better, but the way how he got his points. Too many free throws, man.
Julius Randle 32, 7, and 5. He also had a good game. So I mean, it was a duo.
What was that, Julius in New York, motherfucker?
Julius was doing good in New York. It was just inevitable. Y'all didn't need him no more.
Nah, he definitely wasn't.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Once Brunson got over there.
Nah, before Brunson, Julius was on some bullshit. He had got that ego and felt like he was New York.
Man, balling.
No, the fuck he wasn't. You right. He was ball hogging. That's what he was doing. That's what the fuck he was doing.
I ain't saying that he was like the only one. Before y'all got good again, he was the only one over there balling. He was an all-star too, though.
Because shit, he took the damn ball and he dribbled for 15 fucking seconds. Ain't nobody else had time to score.
I'll say this. I think
y'all got Brunson.
What New York did finally, going and getting Brunson, going and getting all these, making a team. A lot of times, like they had Julius, Melo, and obviously that team with JR and Shump and all those guys. I just think New York never gets. They always just are a little less behind the pack in the East. They always have been because it's like they don't have that it factor of players together. They don't have the secret sauce, and they finally kind of got that secret sauce with this Brunson team. I think
with Brunson, we had somebody to push us over the edge. We never had that edge.
Yeah, he had, even though he was doing, even though Randall did good in New York, it was just gonna plateau. Like he eventually was gonna get shipped out. Like
and I ain't taking nothing from him. I'm not saying that he didn't, but like it got to a point where he was more of a problem than he was a help.
Yeah, he was gonna get shipped
those
out.
Those are just
man.
facts. He was really causing problems over there.
Yeah, because I think
they found a good fit in Minnesota because even though they lost this game, this was a good game. They put up a lot of points. I think this was the most points put up in the overtime. I think they put up like 50 points in the overtime. No defense being played, but yeah, it was what the fans want to see. Exciting, high-scoring basketball. I want to say Jokic the first 55 points, 15 rebounds, 15 assists in history. Like, that boy is ridiculous.
That's not a shooting guard or a point guard doing it. That's a big man. Like that's crazy.
And you know, in 20, 30 years, you know, people are gonna be they'll look at Jokic and be like, it'll probably be like how a lot of people look at like Larry Bird now and like, you know, certain players. They're like, man, he was just whatever. He got lucky, but people don't understand how good he really was. You know what I'm saying? Like people, because he's not athletic, he's not really. Yeah, he unorthodox. You know, because a lot of people will look back at Larry Bird, like, you know, these younger generations, and be like, oh, he was playing, he was weak, but people don't understand that like you had to be there to see it. And I think Jokic is gonna be one of them players going forward. Like you're gonna have to be there. You have to be there to actually see him play. You know what I'm saying? Because you, like you said, you don't think he's gonna do what he does, and he be doing that shit every game.
Him and Brunson, they game just amazes me, man, because it's so slow, but can't nobody stop it.
Yeah, Luka too. Luka ain't fast.
Oh yeah, Luka too. Like
he's playing slow motions, and that motherfucker be going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Jokic's that guy, man. The Joker's that guy for a reason. He want to win another ring and not care about basketball and go race them horses.
And I'm gonna tell you, the commentators were saying it during the game. They say every time Jokic see Rudy Gobert, he tear his ass up. He put 15 and 15 up. He putting a triple-double up on his ass every time. And I'm telling you, he had anytime he wanted to get a shot, I'm talking about this man literally will step back in a fucking center. Like he sidestepping, step back in Rudy Gobert to death. I was like, damn, Rudy. And that's a defensive player of the year.
Multiple 4 or 5 times over.
I'm about to say how many times, which is shocking. But if Jokic won another ring, he's gonna have to go to New York.
Shit, no, boy, stop. Jokic right there where he need to be. Shout out Jamal Murray because he showed out, and also I was watching the game. Tim Hardaway showed out. And shout out Tim Hardaway. I'm liking what he doing right now because the other day he got at KD, even though KD busted his ass out of them. But he was in KD face, throw the elbow at KD. He with the shit. I like that.
Yeah.
So, I miss him in New York.
Taking after his daddy, Tim Hardaway Sr. You know what I'm saying? You know, his daddy wasn't no slouch when he plays, so you know he got that in his DNA.
Yep. What else? Who was it? The last game of the day. What was that last game of the day? Was that Denver?
I
think that was the last game.
That was them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. That's the West Coast. So let's talk about.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, we were talking about how, you know, there's been a lot of sports on TV lately and everything, and how the NFL kind of started creeping up on the NBA. Because, you know, those games that were played on the Netflix here, those 3 games, I believe that was on Netflix over Christmas. And the NBA didn't really particularly like that. And I think Charles Barkley has something to say about it.
Mm-hmm. It's been a lot of talk about it. I know LeBron had called it out a little while ago. I think maybe last year he said something about it being, you know, off limits for the NFL to start encroaching on the NBA's games. We gave y'all Thanksgiving. Now you're trying to take Christmas, but
he ain't getting nobody shit. That was something I think was agreed upon a long time ago. And everybody know, man, the NFL always on Thanksgiving, like Thanksgiving Day, turkey, football. You remember we used to have our turkey bowls and all that stuff. And Christmas has always been basketball. And now for the NFL to be doing this, it's kind of fucked up, but I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather watch football than basketball.
Yeah, most Americans, I think, would. I mean, in the sense.
But when you look at the number, though, Noam, they said 24.2 million people viewed the NFL's Christmas doubleheader, and 5.25 million viewed the NBA's Christmas games. And that was 5 NBA games, and there was 2 NFL games, and got 24 million and 5 million respectively. So it's overwhelmingly a football country at this point, you know.
And you gotta think it's something new. It's different. You know, we're not used to getting football on Christmas. So now, you know, that's why everybody was tuning in. Oh shit, the NFL is on Christmas now. So everybody wanted to see what that was gonna be like.
That what made me not want to see it though. I went the opposite way. I don't want to see like I need one thing at a time. You know, let us enjoy the basketball on Christmas and catch us the day after Christmas or something. All right. But no, you mentioned Charles Barkley was the one that kind of called it out that the NFL got greedy and started adding Christmas games. And I think he said that recently. You know, it's definitely the truth. Everybody see it. The NFL trying to go to every country in the world. They trying to get every day of the week. It's like, you know, you can't blame them. But damn, man, I'm getting tired of it. I'm ready for the playoffs.
Yeah, you pretty much can't blame them though. But peep this though, since the NBA numbers always has been down. The NBA need to step their competition up, though. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the NFL held over the NBA. Is you get some competition out of these guys more than you do the NBA. Although NBA do be on Christmas, though, but their numbers have always been down. So there's nothing wrong with the NFL just saying, hey, you know what? We on Netflix. We ain't even on cable. We on Netflix. So how we doing way better than y'all on Netflix? Y'all need to step y'all competition level up or something. You know, of course, these people coming to see the stars in the NBA, but NFL is just that good. Football is just that good, though. You know.
Well, I think that's what Adam Silver was trying to do with the NBA Cup, right?
Yeah.
It was to increase competition.
Yeah, he was, and I think it worked. I'm gonna say it worked because I think, I think it increased it, but the overall, you got to still think the NBA Cup is still new. It's 2 years. It's the second year of this, and then you also have to factor in that the fan base of the NBA has particularly started to fall. You gotta let it build up because, like we know, all of these players sitting in the NBA, we've had the players sitting there trying to rest and not play. They finally just stopped that. Yeah, load management. They just now started implementing where, hey, you got to come in and play now. We ain't gonna allow you to just be sitting around. So I think the NBA is working towards making sure the competition factor is better throughout the season. But I do agree. I think the NFL is more competitive on a game-to-game basis. Obviously, it's way less games. Football's a whole nother animal compared to the basketball physically.
And that's the part of it, I think, right there, no. It's so many games in basketball. When you got 82 games, you know, it's hard to stay engaged for that whole, you know, however many months that is, with your body every day. When in football, you do get a week, and then it's only 17 weeks, 18 now, right? But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the NBA has to find, and we're also talking about this, the NBA has to find its next marketable stars to bring in viewership as well, because Bron's about to be on his way out. All the millennial guys is on their way out. Not too much longer. KD, Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, all these older guys is on their way out the door, and they have to formulate the new stars. Obviously, got Wemby, like we got up here on the screen. We got, we obviously got SGA, and we got young guys. But what's the NBA gonna do to make these guys more than life? Because,
and like we just talked about, is SGA exciting to watch? Like, I don't think so as much as a Jordan was exciting to watch, right? Or some of these other great players. He would. I think we had compared him to Tim Duncan. He's more reserved, and he kind of like just so technically sound that he don't really do a lot of the flashy stuff. Kind of like a Kawhi, in his prime.
Mm-hmm. So it's just like, how's the NBA gonna sell their product to be big, to catch up to the NFL, compared to the NFL that, like you said, has less games, more physicality, more, I feel, ingrained in American culture with people who want to watch the games and who want, football is a little bit more ingrained, I think, with the overall consciousness of America. Definitely. So like, what is the NBA gonna do on a level to where they can bring in the energy of a Jordan, Kobe, LeBron to captivate the fans to watch at a high level? That's going to be the thing going forward for the NBA.
I don't think.
They might have to change up the whole system though. They gonna have to go. They have to change up the whole system though. I mean, these guys get paid top notch money, but they're not even getting the views of that they should. So with this, I think NBA just needs to go back to the old day, hand checking ruling, called less fouls. Make these boys play ball. Miss a game.
I'm with you with that.
No deducting, and then they need to stop handing out these big old contracts to these one guy that they feel that might be their mega star, which isn't really a mega star. Prove it on the court though. You know what I'm saying? Let's get out here and ball and stop all this. I want to take time off and stuff like that. All this stuff, man. Let's take some ball.
I guess what you saying, what we just talked about with the Denver game, where it was a lot of points scored. This is 150-point games now. You saying you don't want to see 150-point games. You want to go back to the 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, put it like this here though. Like y'all said, Jokic shot 23 free throws, y'all. 23 free throws in one game. 23. Hey, man, look, it's a physical game, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Let them boys play like they supposed to be played at the court.
Man, when I see it, bro, I hate that.
Man,
yeah, exactly. I'm with you on that. I'm with any little ticky-tack thing.
I don't like none of that.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I definitely agree with Nick on that one, man. Let's get back to that hard-nosed physical basketball to where you had to earn every point you got. To where these games, to get 100-point game back in our day was amazing. That was exciting to see a team score 100 points. Now, shit, you don't even get excited because you're so used to motherfuckers scoring 120, 130 points a game. It's like, another one.
True.
So let's get back to the hand checking. Let's get back to the physical basketball.
Dylan Brooks energy. I need everybody in the NBA playing like they Dylan Brooks against everybody. No best friend.
You remember the game NBA Rivals back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to.
That was a pushing.
But yeah, I'm with you. I think that would do something for the ratings. Just by the sheer demographics, you're never gonna catch football, not in America, because you just talked about the demographics of basketball really being a more niche sport when you want to talk about like the audience, because it's gonna be more of minorities watching basketball, but you got everybody watching football. You got the middle America to every ethnicity, so you up against that. But the NBA was number 2 for years, and they did have the golden era. We lived through the golden era of basketball, man. So we spoiled, man. Because now when we see these little tic-tac fouls, it's hard for me to watch this stuff.
For real?
You can say this shit.
Let me ask y'all this question though. Since it's been a players' league, that's when it's starting to go down. Since it's been a players' league.
I think that was going
NFL is the owner. NFL is the owner's league. They own it. They move around when they want to move you around. These players in the NBA, hey, I'm ready to go to Golden State or somewhere, play with them.
The NBA is full of divas.
Hey, but they deserve that though, because I ain't gonna lie. We want that. We don't want.
Give them their money.
We don't want the billionaires with all the power. We just talked about how greedy these owners are, and who was that known? The Kansas City Chiefs owner. Man, yeah. We talked about how these folks are billionaires and we looking for a discount. These are the cheapest folks you ever gonna meet. Looking for a discount, a fucking billionaire, and want the taxpayers to pay all this money. Kansas then paid for the Chiefs to basically get a stadium over there, and all the taxpayer money gonna have to go to this, and none of the benefit come back to the taxpayer. So it's all bad, man.
It will sort of kind of help out the small businesses and stuff if the Chiefs move to Kansas, because they have a team now. Now they got all that tourist money that's gonna be coming in.
Mm-hmm. Already, you ain't got to drive.
And now the hotels and stuff are gonna get filled. Mm-hmm. Well, the money will go back in a sense, but not, you know what I'm saying, not to the people that's deep down, you know, living in the slums and stuff, but for like the small business owners, hotels and stuff like that, yeah, they'll get some of that money, that taxpayer money back. Because that will bring in tourism and all that. People gonna travel to see the teams that they like to see. And you know it for firsthand from the Eagles and the Cowboys. I think they have one of the best traveling fan court there is.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe the Chiefs can get some of that.
Man, we see the Chiefs just like the Warriors, a dynasty on their way out. They spending all this money. The Warriors just did the same thing. Remember, the Warriors just built, you know, multi-billion-dollar stadium, and it's all about the money. It's all about the money. But the question is, who owns Christmas now? NBA or NFL?
I still say the NBA. I mean, this is just the second year for the NFL, so it's still exciting. It's still new, so people gonna tune in.
But what's the difference though? I mean, it's NFL football. Whatever day it comes on, people gonna be tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Especially
no, because yesterday I didn't watch football.
Because I want to say NFL teams have a better fan base than an NBA team. Because like you said, those guys travel from the Chargers all the way to Atlanta. These guys travel. You know what I'm saying? You'll hardly ever see a Sacramento Kings travel to travel to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So, this is football. Ain't nothing changed. They just playing it on another day. But so happened, yesterday was Christmas, but it also was Thursday. So that's NFL day also too. So they can't be mad at that.
Oh, okay.
Thursday night football.
I don't know why I'm thinking it's like the weekend or something. Yeah, you right about that.
But I'm gonna watch football over basketball any day, and it's some fact I really can't get into basketball until football season is over with. So like I really start tuning into basketball like after the All-Star break, and I think that's when most people tune into it. You do have the few fans that watches the all year round and pay close attention to every team, including there. But for me, I catch the highlights, but for the most part, I really can't watch a full basketball game until after football season is over with. And I don't know why. It's just, I've always been that way.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's clear the numbers tell it. The NFL way more popular than the NBA. The NBA got to do some course correcting. Definitely do. Hopefully Adam Silver could get it together.
Just like all these damn fouls, man. Let's get back to that hard-nosed physical basketball. I think it'll bring a little bit more exciting to it. But man, listen, don't y'all forget, like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend, and please hit that notification bell so every time we go live, you'll be notified. Choose life.
We out.